Sally Steele, and welcome to my show. I have a very special show for you today. Today, I am going to talk all about how I started with all the crazy stories of my first Vegas Rocks Magazine Awards back in 2010. And I would also like to welcome my new sponsor, Rocka Vodka Vodka, the vodka that rocks. For years when I started the magazine, I had been covering the Billboard Awards, the VH1 Honors Award, the Revolver Awards, and I thought, you know, I'd really like to do my own award show. So back in 2010, no one was really doing the kind of award shows that I wanted to do. They didn't really recognize any of the artists that I wanted to honor, and I wanted to do something about it. So one day, I found myself with Jerry Greenberg in Rick White's office. Now, Rick White used to be the Vice President of Entertainment for the Hilton Hotel. So I asked him after the meeting with Jerry, I said, hey, what would be involved to do just like a small award show in maybe one of your banquet rooms? And with that, Rick White spun around in his chair, got on the computer, and he's like, when were you thinking of doing this? And I said, I don't know. I usually do them in August when my magazine came out. And he's like, how about August 21st, the night after ZZ Top plays the Elvis Showroom? And I'm like, the Elvis Showroom? Oh no, I'd never be able to fill that. And I asked him, can I think about it? After thinking about it, I started calling Rick White almost every day. He joked that I was his serial caller. I had good relationships with many of the artists that I wanted to invite, and to my surprise, it was looking good. I had 3 months to pull an award show together. I had to learn how to get sponsorships, book hotel rooms, call everybody, make plane reservations, see who was coming, and to my surprise, it was looking good. Flavor Flav was coming down. I called Glenn Hughes. Dee Snider said he was going to try to make it. Lita Ford was interested. And then I got Lemmy Kilmister to come, and everybody was interested, so it was off to the races. I invited Glenn Hughes, and he wanted to be involved in the tribute I was doing to Kevin DuBrow. And Glenn asked in so many words if that he could be honored. And I can't believe said, well, let me think about it. I mean, what was I thinking? This was Glenn Hughes, but I was confused. I'd never done this before. I said, well, I already have a voice of rock. So his manager called me at 2 a.m. from England, and we talked about it, and we figured to get Glenn a very deserving award of a different name. So the night before the awards, I was in a panic. We had a meeting in my backyard. Now, it was Jason Green and Brent Muscat and Raleigh Gibbs, and like 3 or 4 other interns. And my director hadn't shown up. Who was going to direct the thing, to bring people in and out, tell people what to do while I'm hosting? And I said, well, okay, show of hands, let's have Raleigh do it. Raleigh's got a loud voice. Let's have Jason do it. So I just kind of looked at Jason. I says, why don't you do it? And Jason Green said, okay. And he's been with me ever since. After the meeting that night, Jason called me and he said, hey Sally, if that other guy calls you and says he wants to do it, can I still do it? And I'm like, okay. The sound check the next day was really stressful. I was pacing back and forth and full of anxiety, and I had a microphone. I tried to tell everybody what to do and get in shape, and all I could think about was how thirsty I was. I mean, we're in the desert here, folks, and it was the middle of August, and all I wanted was a Coca-Cola. It's like, can somebody give me a Coca-Cola? Can somebody give me a Coca-Cola? And it was like nobody would bring me one. So finally, I took a seat in the first row of the showroom, and some nice person gave me a Coke with a little bit of ice in it. So I took one sip of the Coke. It's like, oh, so refreshing. And I set it down by my chair in the first row, and all of a sudden, somebody comes up right then and kicks it right over. And I'm pissed. I'm ready to just get up and clock somebody. I'm like, what the? And I turn around, and it was Vinny Appice. And I was like, oh, hey Vinny, hey, can you go on stage right now? We need a drummer for I Wanna Rock. The guy can't do it. And he was like, okay, yeah, get up there right now and learn it. Hurry, we're in a hurry. But Vinny came through, and I lost a Coke, but I gained a drummer. So I rushed upstairs to get ready for the red carpet and get into my gold dress that had gotten there just 3 days before the show. And I had time only to tailor it a little bit to make it a little bit tighter, but they made it so tight, my breasts looked like melons that were about to pop. But I had no choice. I had to get down there because people were starting to arrive. Then it was time to go downstairs to the red carpet. And when I got downstairs to the lobby, I couldn't believe it. There must have been 1,000 people crowded around, ready for the red carpet. Local bands, celebrities, everybody was waiting.
Hey, it's Sally Steele, Vegas Rocks Magazine, Vegas Rocks TV. We're here for rock and roll history as Vegas Rocks Magazine takes over the Las Vegas Hilton for the Vegas Rocks Magazine Awards. I've got something to pawn. Will you really give me a good deal on it?
As long as it doesn't have any maintenance involved, like an ex-boyfriend or something. I didn't know I was coming either, but then they told me that Lemmy was here, so I had to rush down.
You did. I flew Lemmy out to try to get you guys down here. Hey, we're here with God, Lemmy Kilmister, the legend himself. You don't like being called a legend.
That's totally.
We got Vinny Appice here. Hey, thanks for being with us tonight, Vinny.
How you doing? Good.
I'm
doing good.
We're so happy, and you're at the last minute. You're going to play I Wanna Rock tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, I got to remember it.
Never played that song.
All right, we got my rocker gal, Lita. Woo! The queen of rock and roll is here for the publishing queen of rock and roll. We're so happy here to iron. Oh, look at your great dress.
Yeah, I couldn't eat anything in this dress. These guys are eating Italian food. And I've been waiting, holding my breath and sweating and thinking, man, let's just go rock and roll. Hey guys, what's up?
James.
Hey, Sally Steele. How are you doing?
I didn't know if you made it in. I didn't hear from you today yet.
Look at this. This is like nutso here. This is like crazy nutso. I just flew in from Chicago. We did our last Scorpion show in Chicago yesterday. Sold out. It was phenomenal in rock. And my arms are really tired, but I flew here. And it was the last show of our U.S. tour this year. And let's go. You look marvelous.
You look great. We appreciate you being here to celebrate rock and roll history and get your award tonight.
Thank you very much.
We got Otis Day, man of the hour in here.
Glad to be here. Vegas Rocks. It's up to this girl, Sally Steele.
How you doing tonight, Sally? What a great show.
Well, it's great. We have a lot of people here tonight. It's exciting. Are you ready?
No.
Oh, yeah, ready.
We're here with Drainy Jack. All right, we've got the hot guys from Motion here tonight. Thank you so much for coming, Jeremy. Hi, baby. We got Frankie Benelli here.
Which I'll accept gracefully on behalf of rock and roll children everywhere.
Rock and roll is here to stay.
Oh yeah, this is rock and roll history happening right here in Vegas.
It's huge. Sally's still doing it great. This is fantastic.
Trying.
Yeah.
So what Vegas needed, man, to support the local bands like this and everything. And of course, Sally Steele put the whole thing together, like usual.
Yeah, do you think you're going to win tonight?
Of course we are.
I know somebody is.
All right, well, we got everybody the stars through. Everybody's going to get their seats, and we're going to go right down now and watch rock and roll history take place for the Vegas Rocks Magazine Awards. See you in with the stars.
When the red carpet was winding down, I remember taking a step, and just before that step, I was filled with anxiety, excitement, but I knew that it was going to be something life-changing and a very special new chapter in my life. Here I go. So as soon as I got in the showroom, they said, Sally, you got to go downstairs. Flavor Flav is in the dressing room, and he wants to talk to you.
We got a late arrival here. Flavor Flav is here. You know, we didn't get to see you out there on the red carpet, but we're down here in the basement with you. I like it.
Hey, I like it too, man. This is on the DL, the down low. Because we are down low right now. Everybody else is up high, right?
Right.
How you doing?
Flav is going to get the Rock Clock of the Universe Award.
What, I am?
Yeah, you didn't even know you're getting an award?
I heard I was getting an award, but I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was for. All I know is I was getting an award, and I'm just happy to be here, man.
Well, we're happy you are
and
too.
I'm happy to be thought of. With all of these cameras and all of this attention, can I tell y'all who I feel like right now? Can I tell y'all who I feel like?
Yeah.
I feel like Obama, baby! Obama, baby!
I was so nervous to go on stage, but I knew if I could just get through a short introduction, it would be okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the publishing queen of rock and roll, Sally Steele.
It's a great day for rock and roll. Welcome to the Elvis Showroom, the original home of rock and roll. I'm Sally Steele. Thank you for coming tonight. And it's Las Vegas, the rock and roll capital of the world. As of tonight.
Rock and roll lives, people. Rock on Vegas. God bless you. We love you. Thank you. Peace out.
So many great local bands were there that also performed.
This fire running through my veins and I just can't put it out. This fire running through my veins and I just can't put it out.
I want everybody on their feet for Lemmy Kilmister!
Hello. What a scruffy bunch. Thank you very much, guys. They're very expensive, these, you know. I've been here 2 days. It cost me $3,000 to get this fucking award. Playing the slot machines. Anyway, rock and roll is safe as long as I'm alive, all right? Don't ever forget it.
There was a southern rock band that won called Naugahyde. They were so funny. And when they won their award, Scotty Griffin, who was in the band at the time, ran on stage and took the trophy and took off.
Two people I'd like to thank right here. I'd like to thank Bush Beer, Bass Pro Shops.
Fuck out of here, you idiot. All right, y'all. Sally Steele. I mean, what an amazing night this is.
I just want to say one thing. Lita Ford, you're married, but I'm a master of the G-spot, and what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, honey.
Say on behalf of Rudolf Schenker, Klaus Meine, Matthias Jabs, and myself, of course, I'm so proud to be part of the Scorpion organization, and after so many years, it's great. Thanks to Sally Steele!
Wow, this is cool. Well, what can I say? Unfortunately, we can't be with you tonight in Las Vegas, but we'd like to say thank you for this wonderful award. It's a great honor. We would love to party with you in Vegas tonight, you know, but thank you so much for all the support in so many years. And don't forget one thing, the Scorpions will rock you like a hurricane! And Vegas rocks.
All right, Las Vegas! There's so many men in this industry. Somebody's got to wear their balls on their chest. I started playing guitar when I was 11 years old. A gift from God. Everybody used to come over to my house and I'd be playing Deep Purple licks. And they'd say to me, how the hell do you do that? And I would say, like this, man. No problem. Sally, this award is very special to me. Thank you so much. God bless you. Vegas rocks.
Scotty was after Lita, And when Dee and Lita were on stage, Scotty started crawling up on stage, like kind of sticking his tongue out at Lita, and Dee just was like a lion roaring at him to get back, and Scotty backed off.
Give it up for my man, Flavor Flav!
Here we come again, wicked!
Bring the noise! I'm flipping because nobody never gives me nothing. And I got something. Wow.
So I organized a tribute to Kevin DuBrow, and I was giving this very heartfelt speech about how much I loved Kevin, who was a friend of mine, and behind me, I was being distracted because there's all this yelling going on. That's not my snare drum, where's the bass pedal? I don't know, hey, what the hell is this? And I'm trying to concentrate, and I was being distracted by that, but I still had everybody stand up and, Kevin, we love you!
Everybody, give up and give a standing ovation for Kevin DuBrow right now. Can everybody just stand up and say, we love you, Kevin? We love you, we miss you so much!
But they're still yelling behind me, behind the curtain, like, what did you do? This doesn't work! And I finally just went off, and I was all talked out, and I just left the stage. And Jason Green saw me, and he's like, what are you doing? Get back out there. I go, I'm all talked out. I don't have anything else to say. Well, we're not ready with the music yet, and the performers aren't ready. Get out there. And I looked over, and there was Paul Shortino, all dressed in white, just like an angel. And if there's anybody who can talk, it's Paul. So I sent Paul out there. I told him also recognize Ronnie James Dio. Paul was great. He went out there and sang a song and talked.
It's so you're the singer. Do me wrong, you're a bringer of evil.
And went on and on.
It's on and on and on.
On and on.
And it goes on and on and on.
And then Paul said the quote of the night. Ronnie James Dio, he's sleeping with the fishes. Sleeping with the angels. We laughed all night about what Paul said. And I remember I was up there with Lita and Dee before the curtain went up. And Dee is still joking. Ronnie James Dio is sleeping with the fishes.
Bang your head. Metal will drive you mad. Bang your head. Oh, metal will drive you mad.
Glenn Hughes did a beautiful tribute to Kevin DuBrow.
But life's not a wheel with chains made of steel. When evening comes to keep me strong and know that I had time so good from coast to coast. Sail away on ships of wonder. But life's not a wheel with chains made of steel to carry.
Give it up! Get on your feet for the Rock King, Dee Snider!
The dream can happen. Don't let the dream get away. Don't stop dreaming. I did not see being thanked for defending the music that I love and for doing the right thing for the music that I love. I never imagined being thanked for that. So thank you for appreciating my efforts. I do it all again because it's the music I love and the music you love too. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Vegas Rock. Thank you, Las Vegas.
We ain't gonna take it.
Good night, Sally.
All right, Lita Ford, Dee Snider, thank you everybody for coming out tonight. We'll see you in the El Temple Lounge after the show.
Well done, guys.
Thank you for coming out to the first Vegas Rocks Magazine Awards. We'll see you next year.
Did it early for you.
After the show, it was a blast taking pictures with all the stars and their trophies. Man, it was crowded down there. I remember going down to Lemmy Kilmister's dressing room and I said, "Hey, can you come down so we can take a picture with your award?" And he's like, "Is there a lot of people down there?" And I was like, No, it's not too bad," I lied. When I woke up the next morning, I was so happy. I knew I had accomplished something really great. Rick White called me up and congratulated me. Frankie Benali called me and told me what a stellar event it was. And it was on the morning show on the television. So I remember when I went down to check out of the hotel, I put on my Rob Zombie t-shirt and went into the elevator, and Glenn Hughes and his wife were in there. And they congratulated me on doing such a great event with a woman doing a man's job and such a great job at it. So that made me feel really good. Then me and my mother headed over to Circus Circus at the buffet, and we were walking to Circus Circus and somebody's yelling, "Hey, hi Sally!" And my mother says, "Who's that?" I said, "I don't know." And she said, "See, you're already famous." And I said, "Not quite. I have only begun to fight." And get ready for 2024. I've got some major action heading your way. And thank you for tuning in. We will be here next week. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you on the streets of rock and roll.